So you learned about it or heard about it, read about it at university. Did you also have experiences sort of in such communities, environments, field trips, volunteering or so?
I've been volunteering to actually promote these kinds of programs and activities, but my perspective has always been within the human rights perspective. That everything, all around us, okay, all resources included, should be not basically owned, but are managed, okay, not for the purpose of one person alone, specifically for the elites or for the rich, but for the community, by and for themselves. And when I speak of community, I do not speak of the human society as well, okay, or rather only, I also speak of course, the other living beings and the other living creatures that are part and parcel of the community.
Yeah, imagine, in South America, in some countries, Ecuador, Peru, I heard that Pachamama, Mother Earth, has now in the Constitution received the same rights as human rights.
Precisely.
Nature has now received human rights. So
that is very, very.
That is some
good
some message.
Yeah.
When I talked yesterday with somebody about when I heard you speak about. That in Asia, it's not so much about the individual rights, but also about collective responsibility, maybe, for the harmony and well-being of family, greater family, which would be society and so on. I don't know whether maybe it comes naturally from still growing up in such an environment. To reintroduce the idea in the West, which has human rights. Helmut Burkhardt from Canada says... if we talk about human rights, we should also talk about declaration of human duties.
Precisely.
That would be such a thing, maybe, of respect, of of moving liberally and taking what I need, but still having duties to maintain the whole, what they call global commons, the oceans, the forests, which on the one hand belong to nobody, but which actually belong to everybody.
Yes.
And so far, our kids in the cities, nobody has that feeling. We destroy the windows and public stuff. We are sometimes afraid to destroy private stuff, but the public stuff, we make it dirty, we destroy it. And the same with the oceans and the forests. And that would be good to see good practices, how this consciousness is turned around. I don't know.
And we can do that through education.
Do you have examples? I mean, what I find cool is that your example, you haven't even lived, let's say, with Filipino tribals. But just hearing about it, about their worldview, already changed your worldview and your lifestyle.
I read about them. I talked to people who are actually helping them. Unfortunately, with the kind of profession that I do, I'm always based in the city.
Yes.
I do not have the chance to actually do what I want to do. And I was just speaking to my friend last night, for example. I mean, it is always my dream, for example, to basically abandon my city job and just do what I want to do. And that's why I'm now into this effort of establishing loose coalition of organization back in the south of the Philippines, wherein we are trying to preserve, promote, and offer an alternative, or rather not offer, but reintroduce the alternative form of development and doing peace dialogues that is part of the indigenous culture of the South.
Right.
So we are all young, early 30s. We just started about 4 months ago, and if we get this network of non-governmental organization going, I might be fulfilling my dream of moving down to the South and living the dream that I want to live.
Wow. Yeah, great.
Yes.
Yeah, that's another thing I definitely want to hear about and we report about in the magazine, that initiative. Maybe we can even follow it evolve through sort of an online diary or so.
Of course.
That'd be awesome for people to see how it evolves, and then we can see the challenges met, overcome, maybe troubles, success, and so on.
It's part of my journey, and it's part of our journey. Yeah, finding our place. We're finding our own little place on this planet wherein we can basically initiate change within our own perspective.
Righty. That's almost a good ending. I always like to ask, what's your message to other young people in the world who are facing the issue of global, social, local change, how to live a life?
It's very, very difficult in this new age of media technology. There are varying cacophony of voices shouting at you, but what is very, very important is you keep your compass. You keep your ethical compass all the way. Know where you stand, and you will never lose your way. And of course, keep the flames of idealism alive. Change is coming, and change should begin today.
Thank you very much.
No problem. It's been fun.